Hey everybody, this is Jack Allwile, and welcome to another Money episode. Today I'm discussing FTX and what we should learn about this whole debacle. Now, if you haven't read or heard, sounds like FTX is going under unless if they're saved. There's $1 billion or $2 billion, I think, in unaccounted for assets. And sounds like some people are really going to have a tough time with the amount of money they're losing. And if you don't know about the whole FTX setup and this whole situation, I'm going to put a link to Mark Moss's YouTube video where he explains the situation with Binance and how this situation is analogous to Japan selling US treasuries to buy Japanese yen to prop up their own currency, and how that can translate really to any sort of fiat currency. Fiat meaning by decree, basically nothing backs it. And FTT, which was FTX's crypto coin, was basically made out of thin air by this Sam Bankman-Fried. And this whole story, I think, underlines the idea of counterparty risk, and you really just have to try to do your best to do due diligence on who you're giving money to. And I mean, the thing that is attractive about Bitcoin is the absence of counterparty risk. And while I will admit I have not taken my Bitcoin off of Coinbase, I use Coinbase, and I've used it since 2013. I've never really had an issue. Now when I think of whether to take it off the exchange, I basically am asking myself the question, do I trust Coinbase to hold it better than I would hold it myself? And right now, with the amount of money I have on, it's not enough that I get worried about Coinbase. But for example, like I don't really invest much in like a lot of these ETFs that are supposed to be backed by certain things like GLD or SLD. I would just rather own gold or the silver. And well, now I have to go, to put this back in my yard somewhere. But basically that's the idea. Like, I know where this is. I have possession of it. Whereas if you give money to some, broker, I think they called themselves an exchange, but I don't think they're really a broker, I think. But you gotta, I mean, do they have reserves? Are they really taking care of your money? Is it there? How do you know it's there? If they're offering you a great rate, maybe if it's too good to be true, it probably is too good to be true. So just things to think about. I feel very sad for a lot of the people that put a lot of money into FTX. There's been a lot of YouTubers that have been promoting it, and some of them I like quite a bit, and I'm not sure they were absolutely, I don't think they were malicious, but it just goes to show, like Graham Stephan. I really like his videos. I, by and large, agree with a lot of what he says. And that was the first time I had heard about FTX, actually was through his videos. Now, I did not put any money onto FTX, but it's more of a momentum thing with me and Coinbase. I have just have a history with Coinbase, so that's what I've used. But this story really has me thinking that, just like I have the gold and silver in my possession, maybe I should really take possession of my Bitcoin off of the exchange, because something like this maybe could happen. If you have anything on FTX and you want to share your story, please feel free to share it in the comments, and hopefully got some value from this video or just made you think. And if you haven't watched the Mark Moss video about this FTX and Binance situation, I highly recommend it. It's a phenomenal video where he walks you through, I think by the daily, how the story was changing and what was causing what, and just a great video. So I will see you in the next video. Take care.